Hello everyone, so today we're going to be doing a tier list on the Apocalypse Rising 2 weapons. So first is the Mini 14, which is a decent weapon, but it's semi-auto, so... Oh wait, that's the AC556, we'll fix that later though. So the Admiral's M9 is not in the game anymore, I don't know why it's in the tier list, so I'm just going to put that in D tier, yeah. Okay, next is the AK-47, which is an automatic primary, obviously. Has good damage, decent recoil, so it's B tier. And yeah, so that's all there is to say about that. The AK-74 is pretty good. It's kind of similar to the AK, not as good damage, but better velocity and recoil. So I'll put that in S tier. It's very good for tap firing. So next to the AKM, which is pretty similar to the AK-47, but a lot better, honestly. Better recoil and better hip fire and better other stats too. So yeah, that's what there's to say about that. The AKS is a good hip fire weapon, but not very good for aiming down sights. That's C tier. And then the AO-46, that is a decent automatic secondary. It has little ammo though. And the fire rate is okay, so it's gonna be in B tier, I think. Yeah, B tier. And then the AUG is really good, like really good damage, good recoil, great for tap firing, so that's gonna be in S tier. The Auto 5 is a good starter weapon, has only 5 shots though. It's a semi-auto shotgun, so it's C tier. The bar is okay. It has good velocity and damage, but really slow fire and really bad hip fire accuracy. Then the boomstick is like kind of like the Auto 5 in terms of how good it is. Has only 1 shot till you have to reload. But I mean 2 shots in 1 click is really good. And it's really good damage, so. And hip fire. And the broadside is very similar, but it's secondary. Worse hip fire, but we'll put it in the same tier. The Camp Carbine is not very good. Because, you know, it just all around is not very good. And then the coach gun will be in D tier because it's a coach gun, double-barreled shotgun, and that's all there is to say about that. The Desert Eagle, high damage, low ammo capacity though, really high recoil too, so it's C tier. The Dragunov is a pretty good sniper rifle, but I don't know. It's not as good as some other ones on the list, so it's B tier. The FAL is S tier. Also kind of like the AUG with how good tap firing it is, but it has better damage, not as good hip fire or fire rate though. The G3 is pretty similar to the FAL, better hip fire, worse fire rate though, so that's an A tier. So yeah, I think that's justified. The high power, this one is not as good as the Desert Eagle, so that's D tier, not as good damage. Better ammo capacity though. And then this is the Trappers or the Rangers, I can't remember, but it's like an okay lever action rifle. It would be D tier. The L9 is one of the best snipers of the game, but not the best one because there's really slow fire rate, but really good damage, so A tier. The Lupara, that one is an okay starter secondary. It's actually better than the Snubnose and better than a lot of other ones, so I'll put that in C tier. The M14 sucks, really high recoil. The A1 is pretty similar, but it has better fire rate, so there. And then the A2, which is really bad, so that's D tier because semi-auto burst only. The Springfield, I'll put that D tier. The 1911 D tier because they both aren't too high, not too high ammo capacity and slower fire rate, but the M1911 has decent fire rate. This is the Browning, so I'm just I don't really know exactly where it's supposed to be. I mean, it has good, decent fire rate, not very good attachments. And it's incredibly rare, so I don't know. I'd probably just B tier though, because there's some better LMGs in the game. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and put that in B tier. Okay, so now the Paratrooper is kind of similar to the M2, but it's slightly better size in the inventory, so... But since that's basically the only difference, they'll be in A tier for both of them. High fire rate, LMG, good ammo, but okay damage. The M3 is low fire rate, decent, really good hip fire, but it's just not that good fire rate, so D tier. The M40A1 is similar to the L9, just slightly worse stats all around, so it's gonna be B tier. And then the M60 is really good, really high damage, good recoil, okay fire rate, and then obviously 100 rounds, so it's gonna be S tier, I think, or A tier, yeah. And then the M9 is the M9, so it's gonna be D tier. Then the Mac 10 is for an automatic secondary isn't too good because it has really bad hip fire but good fire rate and not really any attachments. The Mac Rev could be in D tier because it's just like worse than the other stuff, I guess. The Maverick sucks, the Maverick Tactical sucks, but it's slightly better than the Maverick, so it's in one tier above. Okay, but yeah, the M9 is, no, I don't know. Oh, this is the AC556, so I'm gonna move it up to B tier. The Mini 14 deserves to be in C tier, because I mean the AC is just the Mini 14 but automatic, even though it has really bad recoil. The Model 29 sucks. The Model 459 is okay, slightly worse than the M9. The Model 788 is a really bad gun, 3-shot sniper rifle that's bolt action, so F tier. Model 788 carbine is slightly faster, so it's D tier and smaller too. The Mosin sucks. It's just a, you know, it has no scope bolt action rifle with 5 shots, so it's a really bad weapon. I'd say F tier. The Mosin PU is obviously the same thing, but has a scope, so it's going to be in C tier because the actual sniper. The MP40 is similar to the M3 but slightly better because fire rate, so it's C tier. The MP5 is fantastic, so putting that in S tier, and that 5K2. But the MP5 is really good if you know how to use it because it has high fire rate, good ammo capacity, really good hip fire, really common ammo, it's small in the inventory, and the 5K is just a secondary version of that. So both of those are in S tier. The Obras is really bad, the Mosin but a secondary, so it's also F tier. The P38 is slightly better than the Snubnose, but since it's like barely any better, I'll put that in F tier. The Patriot is really bad. You literally cannot shoot with it at a range, but it has a lot of ammo and high fire rate, so it's C tier. No attachments either though. The PKM is the best LMG in the game, similar to the M60, but higher fire rate, so I'll put that in S tier. The PSG is really good. Really high fire rate for a sniper rifle that does a pretty good damage, so it's S tier. The Python is similar to the Model 29, but it's slightly better. And the Rogue Uzi is, the Rogue Uzi has really good hip fire and ammo capacity, so put that in A tier. The Centerspig sucks, so it puts it in D tier because of the really bad recoil, and yeah, and then the SKS goes in C tier. It's just a semi-auto rifle with 10 shots. The Snake's Mac 10 is same tier as the Rogue Uzi because of the fact that it has, it's basically the Mac 10, but slightly better hip fire accuracy and can hold up to more attachments, so it's one tier above the Mac 10. Which the Mac 10 is in B tier actually because it's a automatic weapon. And then this Spaz 12, that'll go in A tier because it's the best shotgun in the game. 8 shots, really fast fire rate, the best hip fire accuracy of any shotgun in the game. And then the stunted AK is just a, just AK that's stunted, really bad recoil compared to the normal AK-47, and it's a secondary, so I'll just put it in C tier. The SVT is, another semi-auto weapon, slightly worse than the M1. Oh no, it's like the same as the M1 carbine. Worse ammo capacity, but better damage, so C tier. B tier, because I think it's slightly better than stunted, really good damage. And then the tank gun goes in S tier, obviously, because it's one-shot weapon. The Tech 9 is not that good of an automatic secondary either, because it's really bad hip fire and damage, and not very good mag capacity, so B tier. The normal Uzi will go in A tier actually, because it's better than the Tech 9, definitely better damage, and so I'll put the Rogue Uzi in S tier then, because it's better than the normal Uzi. And then the Vagrant, this set got a buff over once the Accelerator come out, but it's still not that good. So so then the Winchester, this is just a good lever action weapon, I guess, but it's a starter weapon, so D tier. And then this is, I think, the XM, so it's gonna be in B tier. Good fire rate, okay damage, but has shake to it. The RPK will go in A tier, and the RPK 74 in the same because they're similar. And the RPK has better recoil though, and the RPK 74 has better fire rate. So now it's on to the Scorpion, which is a really good automatic secondary, low ammo capacity though, really good fire rate and hip fire though, so it's going to be A tier. And then the Model 44, just like a semi-auto rifle with 10 shots, good damage I guess, so it's going to be the C tier. And this is the M2 Carbine, which is like the M1 but automatic, slightly, it's basically the AC but slightly worse, so one tier below the AC 556. And the Glock 17 is another semi-automatic pistol. Good ammo capacity though, and good fire rate for a semi-auto pistol, but still D tier. The P220 will be in D tier too, because it's like the M1911, but a little bit better. I could have put that in C tier, but I'll just keep it. The M21's one of the best snipers in the game too. Really good fire rate and damage and ammo capacity, so S tier. And then the M1911 Custom, it'll be in B tier, because it is, I don't know, it's like okay fire, it's good fire rate, okay ammo capacity, so okay. And then the A is Val, one of the best weapons in the game. This will be in S tier because it's really good fire rate and damage, just not really good ammo capacity. And then this is the M4A1, it's like a better XM, it's basically the operator M4 replacement, so it's gonna be B tier I guess. And then the M93R is a burst pistol, so it's gonna be in B tier, has 20 shots though. And the MSG is also one of the best snipers in the game, basically PSG but slightly better. And then the operator M4 will be A tier because it's just an upgrade to the normal M4, it has a built-in sight, but it still has the shake, so it's gonna be A tier. The OTS Grozer can be an A tier as well because it has good damage and decent fire rate for a secondary. But then the PP19 is like an okay SMG. It has a lot of ammo, but it's like okay fire rate, okay damage, so B tier. The SARCOM is the best semi-auto pistol in the game, good ammo, good damage, so B tier. So that's where our tier list is right now. And now this is I think this was the Trappers, which is you know, like the Rangers or whatever the other one was, but secondary and better than the Obres. Actually decent secondary sniper, so it's gonna be in C tier. And then finally the VSS Ventures, which is not a very good sniper rifle. It's really bad velocity, but it's good damage and okay ammo capacity and fire rate, so it'll be B tier. And then after this, so I forgot the Trooper in this tier list, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here, and that's going to be an S tier because that is actually the best LMG in the game. Really good fire rate, really good damage. So yeah, and then I'm going to remove the Admiral's M9 from the tier list too, so there we go. What do you guys think?